Hey everybody, I'm back with day 4 of this epic wave check-in, daily check-in. And I sit here before you with makeup and I got dressed. However, I am really bad today. So I do have DP, which I hadn't had in a while, and DR. Which I always have DR, but I'm just trying to see if I can do like normal things, just a couple little things, and kind of like dissociate from the intense symptoms enough to just get through like basic things and sit down and film this video. And I don't know what I'll do after that, but let me go ahead and tell you how I'm doing. So last night was really bad. So I am now having waves all night, which the way I define when I'm kind of going more acute is those kinds of symptoms where I'm like waving all night long, not manageable. I'm just, lying there. And so full disclosure, I took a tiny dot of CBD. It was like this tiny, tiny little dot, which would probably be 0.5 milligrams because one dose it's 1 milligram for 2 squirts. And I did 1 squirt and I like licked it. And I had the most horrendous night. And I don't know if it was because of that or if it would have happened anyway, because I've been having these pretty bad symptoms already. That was something that I've been able to take in the past, like before the setback. That was not a problem. I've been able to take a CBD here and there, but I woke up just feeling so sick, like wavy, boaty, just really bad. And then I proceeded to have a lot of cortisol surges all night. So if you know what a cortisol surge is, I don't have to explain that to you. It's just awful. And burning during the night. So suffice to say, I would like fall asleep for an hour and my body would wake me up and I'd fall asleep for another hour. I do take melatonin. I've taken melatonin for years. I took it through my taper. I've taken it post setback. It seems to work okay for me. I don't have like an obvious backlash. I can't actually fall asleep without it. But I don't know. I don't know if it's working on GABA or I don't know. Please don't scare me with any comments because I don't know that I'm going to stop taking it. I've tapered down, taking a little bit less, and I don't know if that means I'm waking up more. I don't know. But so I took melatonin last night to fall asleep. I woke up within about an hour and a half, and then went back to sleep for probably another hour to an hour and a half. Woke up, I was really up. So I did a couple more drops. I have like a little dropper, so just a couple drops, and it's very low dose. And then I was just waking up like every half an hour. So I was having nightmares and again, I don't know how much like sleep apnea has to play with all this. I don't know if sleep apnea is actually a withdrawal symptom. I've heard people say that they do wake up gasping for air. So I'm like in that realm now of just being so confused. Like I don't know what's what. All I know is that this is not normal. This is not how I feel in a window. And yeah, so today I'm feeling like really sensitized. My nervous system, my head, it has a lot of head pressure. I feel like sensitive, like nerves in my back, up and down my back, really dizzy, kind of like hard to walk, hard to do anything outside of just feeling this, and then like my heart racing and chest stuff. So yeah, I just trying to keep it real here on this channel. This is what I'm going through, and I decided to stop working for at least another week, maybe more, because I've pushed through a lot of symptoms in this wave, and I feel like I kind of can't. Like, I need to actually rest because my body is just really not doing well, and I need to baby it right now. And just enough is enough. So lots of rest. So I'm starting to burn again now. It's just really classic symptoms. And I probably haven't had a wave this bad in months. I've definitely had waves come on here on my channel and talked about them. I had like a really good, at 6.5 months from the setback, I had my first, like I turned a corner, and I went back to work soon after. And then, yeah, I've had symptoms and waves. But this is like, maybe I'm forgetting. Maybe I could be totally forgetting, but I feel like this kind of reminds me of how it was back in the first like early days. And again, I could be totally wrong. I'm in like such confusion right now. I don't know what's what, what's up, what's down, what's sideways. I just feel like I'm in a fog of detachment. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately for setbacks, I think they just go really, really slow. The healing is like a snail's pace. I don't remember ever healing this slow before. It's just for whatever reason. And I also know that in my last window, I didn't feel healed. And so if this is what it takes to heal, like maybe, you know, my baseline in the last window was like, I felt about 75%. Maybe this will push my baseline up to 80 or 90. I don't know. Or maybe I'm done. We will find out. So I did my pendulum. I don't know if anybody is into using a pendulum. So it's just like a necklace, and you kind of like spin it, or you ask it a question and it spins in a certain direction. You ask it a yes and a no. It was actually really accurate the last time in my 6-week wave. I think I was about a month in, which I'm in now, and I asked it and it told me like 2 more weeks. It really was really accurate. And at 6 weeks, I started feeling better. And I have like in my notes that I like started having windows. So I asked it, and it was kind of vague. It was like all over the place. I'm not sure like what am I channeling myself? Am I channeling a spirit? Is it just, I don't know what it is, but it seemed to be a little bit all over the place, but it doesn't seem like I'm going to pull out of this like really soon, as in tomorrow. It was more along the lines of sometime in October. But that by November I should be feeling better. So that's like an entire month. And I feel a lot of gratitude for the fact that I could work for like the last maybe 7 months. And so I've been able to save money, and I feel comfortable taking some time off right now. I feel really comfortable with where my clients are in terms of their growth. And it's not to say that like it's easy to just drop my caseload, but hopefully it's not for too long. But it's not like I'm leaving. Yeah. Anyway, it's been hard. I mean, I've been doing this for a really long time, and I've had to go back and forth with work a lot. Certainly not, you know, at first I had a lot of guilt about it. Like, this is so unprofessional. But, you know, to be honest, now the reality is I have this injury, and I didn't choose to have it. I didn't do anything bad or wrong. And it is like a chronic condition that I have, and other people have chronic conditions and they have to live with them and like make a life that they can live with their conditions. So I try not to feel too guilty about it now. It's difficult, but anyway, I think I'm all talked out. I can feel like the sensations in my head. I think it's time to go lay down. Yeah, I was getting all kinds of nasty stuff last night, like sounds, just the bad nighttime waves. So yeah, it's really about just kind of digging in and surviving this. And social media is down right now. This is October 4th, a date in history where Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook are down. All three that I use to keep in touch with people. So I'll probably just be lying on my bed and surfing the waves. And YouTube is up, so posting this video. All right, everybody, I'll be back with you tomorrow, and maybe they'll have better news or maybe not. It's pretty Groundhog Day, so, but who knows? At least I'll have a different outfit on. I made this scarf in my taper. This is a very old scarf now because my taper was a long time ago, unfortunately. But it was one of my first, like, knowing that I needed to use my brain creatively to get through this. It's super simple to make this. It's like anybody, a child. These are really easy scarves to make for another day. All right, y'all, take care. Peace. I'll be back tomorrow.